Um, Whether or not the kids want to play bluegrass, we just sort of make them. It's part of the school curriculum, but not really. But one, our 15-year-old is missing, and he's missing because he uh, talked us into staying home so he could work at the library. He just turned 15, and the librarian had been telling us over the last few months, when Bobby's working, I just hibernate in my office, and he runs everything. So he reads a book about this thick every day and writes a lot of stories, and he's not really musically motivated yet. The seeds are planted. We know it'll happen in time. But so we had to make the decision, should we let him stay home? We never did this before. So we've been touring for about 3 weeks, and we let him stay home with Grandma and Gramps, and we really miss him. It seems like 3 kids are missing. But with that, my wife has taught all the kids. She's taught herself how to play all the bluegrass instruments, and then she taught the kids. And then they just sort of gravitated toward Mom, and I'm more of the disciplinarian type, so I just sort of cracked the whip. And they made me quit my job about a year and a half ago. And we met the Whitakers. Well, actually, we met Fred. I don't know how many years ago. Was it 4 years ago, Fred? Fred used to live in New York, a city about 61 miles from us. And we played at a Christian nightclub. And Fred said, would you mind if I ever came to visit you? And we said, sure, Fred, you could come visit us. Well, we would be out. Our practice was never to be home on Sundays after church. Anybody have that practice? You visit friends, family, you do those sort of things. Well, this particular day was an odd day. We went home after church, and it was a 40-degree, typical, probably rainy, fall New York weather. And I got a phone call from a guy from Walmart, and it was Fred. And he had ridden his bike. He left at 5:30 in the morning, Fred, and he had ridden his bike 61 miles. It was one of those Pee Wee Herman bikes. And I just happened to not be at work the whole next week. I forgot why, and we happened to. Providence was definitely going in motion, and we had another gig in his town a week later. So he stayed a week with us, and we developed a real close kinship. Practically kin. We consider ourselves family of the Whitakers, and they are so hospitable toward us. And like us, they are also community builders. We call ourselves kingdom builders, but out in the world, you can't use those kind of terms. Did you know that? It's not politically correct to use the term God in schools and things like that. So we've had the opportunity to go out in much more places than just church, and so we call ourselves community builders. That's sort of politically correct, isn't it? That does work, and the Whitakers are too, and they've invested in your community here tomorrow night. And that's where we're playing, is at your park, and it will be a family affair. We'll get the rest of our kids involved, but we're gonna let Ben. This is our 10-year-old Ben. He's been picking the guitar for about 2 years, and he's gonna play his first gospel song for you.
Well, Jonah was a preacher, like some preachers in our day. No matter what the master said, he wanted things his way. Out on the raging waters, while running from the Lord, the ship was going under sail, they threw him overboard. Well, the whale that is in the whale that I know it is the whale that swallowed Jonah down. The whale that I know it is the whale that I know it is the whale that swallowed Jonah down. The whale that swallowed Jonah. The whale that swallowed Jonah down. Well, Jonah started sinking, and surely he would drown. But God prepared a great fish, and it swallowed Jonah down. Well, Jonah started bleeding in the belly of the whale.